Welcome back to another Real Talk reaction. This one is for Star Trek Discovery, Season 1, Episode number 12.
Yeah, before we get to Episode 12, I just have two comments to feature from our patrons from Episode 11.
Mm-hmm.
The first being Executive Producer Lasith coming through to say, love the reaction, guys. I thought Tilly helping Stamets was brilliant, and I love the Emperor turned out to be Michael's former captain.
Yeah.
Also, Tyler went full Klingon and turned out to be Volk. That was unexpected. Also, Michael's interactions with Rebellions and her father was amazing.
Yeah.
Can't wait for the next episode.
That's crazy.
And then Feather comes through, as always, with a insightful comment too, and starts with, such a great episode. Love the scene in the rebel camp with Michael and Sarek. I love the concept of this Sarek reading someone's mind only to find images of himself with a human daughter he never had in his own life. I also wonder if this Sarek could feel the peace of Prime, Sarek's soul that he stitched to Michael as a child. It must have been such a crazy experience for this universe's Sarek. Speaking of this universe, I think this is a good episode to go into a little more detail about this new world with some Trek trivia. The universe being depicted has actually featured several times in most of the Star Trek series, going all the way back to Star Trek, the original series, in 1966.
Oh.
In the Trek world fandom, it is called the Mirror Universe and was first featured in TOS Season 2, Episode 4, Mirror Mirror. In this episode, Captain Kirk, McCoy, Scott, and Uhura get swapped with their Mirror Universe counterparts and have to find a way to negotiate dealing with a murderous and evil Empire crew. It was a great way to watch the original Enterprise crew act completely different for an episode and for the actors to stretch their acting muscles.
Yeah.
Each time a Trek series showcases the Mirror Universe, the lore gets expanded and the world building gets deeper. Now there are pages and pages of wiki lore that you can follow about the Mirror Universe, including several expansion novels. One of the most iconic things to come out of this Mirror Universe that has impacted storytelling for decades is the concept of the evil goatee. In Mirror, Spock famously had a goatee, whereas Prime Spock did not. That facial hair became the defining physical difference between the two Vulcans, so it became the shorthand way to tell if a male character was actually their mirror version, and thus evil. That's hilarious to me.
I had to go too.
This is why in so many modern movies and shows we now get the trope of an evil twin doppelganger having a goatee or a mustache. That's fantastic. I love that. Discovery actually flips that expectation in this episode by having Sarek have a goatee yet also be a good person.
Mm-hmm.
Last bit of trivia. The concept of turning a Klingon into looking like a human as a spy was also featured first in Star Trek, the original series. In the episode The Trouble with Tribbles, Season 2, Episode 13, Kirk and the others expose a Klingon spy working as an assistant on a Starfleet base, working to sabotage a Federation agricultural and planet development mission. While this episode was not at all graphic in depicting the transformation, it is the first to introduce the concept for Klingons. There are actually many instances of species reassignment plots with other alien races for nearly all of our other Trek series. That's all the trivia I have for today. It's running long, so I'll stop here. Can't wait till you guys watch the next episode.
Okay, so they've done it before.
Super good comment, Feather. I absolutely adore the trivia, so keep that coming. The goatee thing especially was hilarious to me, and I love how it impacted other things beyond the Star Trek world, so I think that's fascinating.
Okay, that makes sense then.
So let's jump into episode 12 right now.
Who are you? You in my universe. Nice to meet you.
Oh my god, is that really him in the universe?
Hey, this is my ship.
Interesting
Lords of the
that the
Empire.
Stamets in this universe is also...
Yeah, same type.
All Imperial Majesty, Mother of the Fatherland, Overlord of Vulcan, Dominus of Kronos, Regina Andor. All hail the Emperor, Philippa Giorgio Augustus Eoponius Centaurus.
Let her rest a bit and have her at my residence by dinner.
Yes, Emperor.
There is so much to discuss. Everything will be the way it was.
Well, this is gonna mess with her head.
Yeah, she don't remember none of the shit. No, she don't know none of the shit. So she gonna trip her up and be like, "Who are you?"
That's gonna fuck with her head because she's gonna like betray her again, but like it's not the same person, but she's got, you know.
You always try to outsmart me, Michael, even as a child. Why? Was it the loss of your parents? My attention to the Empire? Or were you just built that way? Not so long ago, it was mother.
Oh my god. This is very bad.
Gods!
So she was gonna betray her.
Gather my counsel.
It's an unforeseen.
Took by my own hand.
That's an unforeseen thing right there.
To map and exit from the network.
All that planet, but you wouldn't have known that.
Entered as a way to get our bearings. And once I know that, we can hunt for the best path out.
I am Michael Burnham, but I am not your Michael Burnham. I'm from another universe. I have proof. It's in my pocket.
Lord Ealing, retrieve this proof.
Yes, Emperor.
It belonged to my captain. Belong to you? Our bond, it seems, strong enough to cross universes.
What a quaint concept. Parallel universes.
She just killed everybody.
Lord Ealing, can you keep a secret?
Yes, Emperor.
Good. Clean this up. Never speak a word of it to anyone. And I'll make you governor of Andor.
Yes, Emperor.
What does that mean? Why did she
Yeah,
kill
like,
everybody?
I thought she was gonna be like, hey, I'm the original one. Remember me? When you thought I died, I actually went here.
The one you called Tyler was captured in battle at the Binary Stars. We harvested his DNA, reconstructed his consciousness, and rebuilt his memory. We modified Vogue into a shell that appears human. We grafted his psyche into Tyler's, and in so doing, Vogue has given his body and soul for our ideology. If he suffers for that choice, so be it. He accepted that suffering in order to best the enemy. That is what it means to be a soldier. That is war.
So that's not Tyler at all.
Well, parts of him.
They said they harvested his
They
DNA.
binded their consciousness, so like parts of him are there.
So there's a way you can get him back, I guess.
I don't know.
Let's make an exchange. Your engine schematics or your freedom.
If I agree, how do I know you'll let us go?
Was your Jojo a woman of honor?
Entirely.
Then you have no reason to believe I am not as well.
I mean, you're a little evil though.
Yeah, but look, I just killed my whole squad. My whole squad. Okay?
Tyler broke
I am
free of his restraints.
entitled to something.
Oh, then we'll leave him in here with you.
You have sealed this being's hellish fate. Human versus Klingon in one body. That is war.
It can be undone.
We'll do it in there. That's what I would say.
Yeah, okay, cool. Well,
Get
they
to
can
work.
do it in the hospital thing too. They got a little wall they can go on.
Captain, isn't that what you've been trying to teach all of us? Nothing in here is ever truly gone. I believe in you, Paul. I love you.
Oh, baby.
Follow the music, Paul. Look for the clearing in the forest.
Yeah, that's, well, he left his boy in there. No.
Until you grew up. and it became more.
Ooh, they were a couple.
You're saying Lorca and I. You're sensitive to light.
Only compared to a human from your universe. It's the singular biological difference between our races.
You tell me he been there the whole time in art? That guy? He is the real Lorca from that
This universe.
Don't die on me, you depraved bastard.
And I liked her. You know how it is. Somebody better came along.
Wow.
Didn't see that coming.
I did
at
not see
all.
that one coming. Wow.
That's amazing.
It's real. The strong and the capable will always.
All right, that was episode 12 of Star Trek, and let me tell you something. I called it from the beginning. I thought I seen him doing some shady shit, even when we did that jump. Remember we had the discussion, like, it seemed like he made it go to where it went to, and now it's confirmed Lorca is not even from the universe we started from. He's from that universe, which also makes sense why the Emperor here, she recognizes, oh, you from the Federation, blah, blah, blah. Like, she kind of knows what's happening.
She doesn't know about the other parallel universe.
Okay.
But they have their own federation that they basically dismantled here in this universe.
Okay, but Lorca, holy crap, he gave all the signals away, which they kept flashing back to, that we missed, obviously, because why would you think he was from a different freaking universe? But as soon as she showed me she was sensitive to light, and I knew his first encounter with us, he was sensitive to light too, game over.
But did you see it coming? Come on, not
I didn't
at
see
all.
it coming.
Not to that extent.
But when they start getting to it, I'm like, holy
This
shit.
was I honestly didn't think you could top Tyler being a Klingon reveal, because that was pretty.
Yeah. They put the business in.
But this, come on now, and they did it in the way the way they filmed it or directed it so that Michael and the audience, us watching, realize it in the same at the same time. Like, that was brilliant. So it wasn't like she was telling it to us. We were both figuring it out at the same time, which was fantastic.
Well,
like,
now it makes also sense too from everything he was telling her in the beginning when they first met. I need you. I brought you on here for a reason. You know,
You're
I
my
passed you
destiny.
across. You're my destiny. They were banging each other in this universe right here that they in. So he groomed her. There's probably a little bit pedophilia going on right there. I don't know the ages that they were dealing in, but
That's
it seems
definitely
like
not pedophilia.
it seems like maybe she was trying to say since she was a little girl and you know him. I don't know.
No, because she even clarified. She was like, but when you got older, so like it was only when she became like a grown up.
So I don't know.
But
he's super shady.
That was brilliant.
Does he need to die?
Absolutely love that. What's his end game though? Did he
want to kill the Emperor? I think.
Did he just come here to kill her? And then like, how's this going to play out? Or is Michael now going to help the Empire, and they're going to take like combined teams? And because she reveals this and saves her, she's like, I need.
And
I
that's
gotta
why
help you.
that's why he's been missing all this time. They can't find him.
But
they
then
universe.
to me then, what happened to Michael though? If they ran off together.
Well, they said Michael died.
No, we don't have any
Well,
clarification.
she supposed to die in some war that
They
did.
thought
they thought she died.
They thought she died, but we know she ran off with Lorca. So we need Lorca to tell us what happened to the actual Michael.
Yeah, and how did Lorca find out a way to jump into another universe, a parallel universe?
Right.
Where is the technology? And they kill all your friends. So how did you even do that?
Yeah.
So there's a lot going on right now.
That was freaking
great reveal, great
Such
episode.
A great reveal. I do want to say
coming.
too that I really loved. I mean, obviously that's a big takeaway from the episode, but I loved Stamets and his scene. I thought it was so sweet. Him getting to say an official goodbye to Hugh too.
And
I thought
now
that
he's
was very
back,
daring.
hopefully.
And I like that whole like. I thought it was great that they have both Stamets from this universe both in a
They might have
in
to
a
work
coma,
together.
but the Stamets from this universe is bad. That's what he was warning him. And secondly, I thought the entire crew were killing each other. That's what the Empire was saying. Like that whole crew or whatever lost their minds or whatever. So I was like,
Under Lorca?
Oh, that's a different crew, though.
Yeah.
But anyways, he was warning against this Stammet. So now that he's awake, what does that mean? And what was that thing he looked at because he looked at the screen? I don't know what we're supposed to know. The other Stammets, like what was the screen he looked at with like the fireball? Like I don't know what that was either.
I mean, that was a core of the ship. That's just in the middle.
But why did we look at that?
I mean, he didn't look at it. He ran away, but just the camera filmed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So they made it seem like it's something we should look at.
Yeah.
But a lot going on that episode. But I just have to hand it to the show for
hey, good writing on
writing. That was good.
Didn't see that one coming.
That was fantastic.
But now what we gonna do with that? I think all is revealed now. All is revealed. But I guess there still could be more.
No, there's definitely more things. We got to figure out how he actually executed on this plan.
So there is a potential that there is another Michael still floating around out here.
Right.
Ready to come back and get it popping. All right, well, yeah. Next episode going to be crazy then. All right, well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for Star Trek Discovery Season 1, Episode number 12. And until next time, people.
And Lil John vibe in the air, let's go! I got the VIP locked down, cause I'm the hardest dude in the club right now. She got the VIP locked down, cause she the baddest chick in the club right now.
I got the VIP locked down, cause I'm the baddest chick in the club right now. He got the VIP locked down, cause he the hottest dude in the club right now.
Look, I'm on the guest list, walking past